Hello, hello, everyone. Welcome to Unapologetically Black and Fast. 2022, it's our second annual event. This is a celebration of Black excellence, where GDQ welcomes all levels of speed runs and challenge runs from the Black speedrunning community. For this entire weekend, we're showcasing runs from some of your favorite Black runners, and it's really just gonna be such a blast. Up first, we're gonna get to see Wolfenstein, The Old Blood by Anarchy in just a moment. I wanna start by saying Black history is American history, right? So use this month, use this time to remember that this should be a time when you're calling to action, you are remembering what equal rights means, and you are showcasing how amazing you are and that you're here and proud. So without further ado, I'm about to hand it over to anarchyasf with Wolfenstein, The Old Blood. Glitchless, take it away.
Hey team, what's up? My name is Anarchy, also known as Anarchy ASF sometimes. Predominantly a first-person shooter, a speedrunner, mainly Wolfenstein. And today, without further ado, I'm going to give you Wolfenstein: The Old Blood glitchless. The intro on this game is kind of long, so we're just going to go ahead and get into it, and then we'll do some more explaining as we get into the game proper. But time is going to start as soon as this cutscene gets skipped, so I'll count it down, I guess.
Blood spilled by warriors. I feel the winds from the gathering storm.
And we're gonna start now. So this is Wolfenstein: The Old Blood. This is the second game that Machine Games released in the alt timeline Wolfenstein series collection, whatever you want to call it. Wolfenstein before this had been around for a while, but the series was about the second time that they tried to revive the series, and what they came up with was the alt timeline collection. And this is where we sort of explore a timeline where Nazis are sort of winning World War II, and are they haven't actually done so yet in this game, but this game is sort of the prequel to the main stage sort of games in the New Order and the New Colossus, and subsequently Youngblood, which comes after this one. But yeah, so basically what we're going to be doing is this is a pretty much a direct prequel to the New Order, which is the game that comes right after this. You might have seen me actually run it last year at UBAF. But basically in that game, what we did, the very beginning of that, was we were basically staging an assault on a fortress for the main antagonist, General Deathshead. In this game, what we're trying to do is we're actually trying to find the location for that fortress there. So it's basically in a folder there. We're trying to find it. It's basically the entire plot of this.
Frankly, it's atrocious.
Right now, this is OSA Agent 1. His name is Wesley, and basically what we're going to try and do is infiltrate the Nazis here in, I believe it's annexed Austria, or very close to there, and we're going to be infiltrating Castle Wolfenstein, actually, which is pretty cool.
Let's go. And remember, stay focused, stay quiet, and follow me, right?
Even though I was talking over that cutscene, you might have heard Wesley there say that his German was atrocious, and he just told him to stay quiet. I am actually going to let this cutscene, this upcoming cutscene play, just because it's pretty hilarious. This game is pretty different from the other ones, definitely one that I recommend playing. It's very similar in terms of gameplay, but the story itself and some of the moments in this game are way different, and definitely deserving of its own playthrough. A lot of the cutscenes in this game are really, really, really humorous. This one included.
Zeigen Sie Ihre Papiere.
Hier, bitte sehr.
Alles klar.
We're gonna go ahead and get our papers checked here. And that right there is Herr Jaeger, Rudy Jaeger, who's going to be the antagonist for the first half of this game.
Die Papiere bitte.
Augenblick, warten Sie. Aus Frankfurt. Sind Sie Frankfurter?
Ja, ein Hotdog.
Hot dog. Greatest quote from this game ever. Hot dog. Only thing he could come up with. Absolutely hilarious.
Funny guy.
Funny guy, bro was so flabbergasted. He just had to laugh. He couldn't believe that actually just came out of his mouth. So, hot dog. If there's one thing you take away from this game, it is hot dog.
Greta, bei Fuß.
So, as I said, that was Rudy Yeager. He is one of the sort of deuter antagonists for this game. Or at least I think that's the word. So he's going to be the antagonist for the first half of this game. This game is split into two parts. The first part is called Rudy Yeager and the Den of Wolves, which is aptly named, and we'll find out more about that after this sort of prologue chapter here. And second half, we're actually going to get explained a little bit too in a second once Wesley hurries his behind up in here.
Guten Morgen.
Morgan.
Gonna get positioned behind him just right. The marker there is, follow Wesley. Sometimes if you're not in the right spot, in just the right spot, it'll get a little jank there.
What a nasty piece of work. Handpicked by Death's Head himself as a key member of the SS Paranormal Division.
Okay, so that was the important part of this conversation here. The rest of this is kind of jibber jabber. But the second antagonist in this game, who will become the main antagonist later on, Helga von Schabs. First off, most German name I've ever heard in my life. But second, the most important part is her title, Head of the SS Paranormal Division. That title is not relevant in the slightest right now at all, but it will be relevant towards the second half of this game. So do remember that. Remember that that is her title, and it won't be important later.
Is vital in doing this.
But also, this is Castle Wolfenstein right there. This entire first half of the game is going to be basically navigating in and about this place. It's actually a really beautiful castle. It's really big. The countryside, this landscape for this game is actually gorgeous. You can also see the little village down there as well.
Failure of a war around and be back just in time for tea.
Are there any hurdles coming up that you're worried about or that you put a lot of practice into?
Yeah, we're gonna get into the run proper now. The first part of this game, I guess I'll talk about it in a little bit, but there's a couple parts in this game where they're kind of like shoot 'em up sections where you kind of just shoot Nazis for a little bit till the game decides you're done, and one of those is coming up. So I'll do a little bit more explaining of it. It's a bit more nuanced. Some things we're gonna be doing to try and speed that up. But yeah, I will say we have the first bit of sort of speed tech coming up. This run is glitchless, so we're not going to be doing all types of fancy clipping and stuff like that, like we might usually do in an 80% run. So we gotta do some more creative ways of saving time. So what we're doing right there is called a checkpoint reload. So this game is on the older side. It's about 2015, this one is. And it doesn't actually have free saving, doesn't let you save the game whenever you want, like some of the newer titles do. And so basically you are beholden to the game whenever it decides that it's going to save. That's when you get a checkpoint. And in some cases, the game will actually make a checkpoint for an event that hasn't actually happened yet. So sometimes we're able to utilize that to skip ahead forward in time and save some time. Another thing, as we're preparing for this sort of shoot 'em up section, you can see me shooting the sort of barriers here. They're all breakable, these wooden ones, and they're going to be spawning from in those doors and stuff like that. And they can sort of get behind those. And to try and make it easier on myself, we break those so they can't crouch behind them and obstruct the view and make it harder for them to shoot them.
Pathfinder calling Landseer. Come in, Landseer. Over.
This is Landseer speaking. Over.
Landseer, we can't find Lucy's present. Over.
Pathfinder, I have new information regarding Lucy's present. Rendezvous with me as soon as you can. We will discuss further. Over.
Roger. Pathfinder.
Alright, so... Oh, I didn't mean to do that. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna get on top of... okay, maybe not, actually. What we usually do is get on top of that wooden sort of barrier thing there to actually makes it easier for us to see. I'm gonna try to do it again. There we go. Makes the view a lot easier. And I'm not sure if this is actually true, but it makes it feel like the spawns are like way better for these because they spawn randomly. We're also going to hope we don't get knocked down either, as the Nazis will actually throw grenades at you. There we go, you can tell that one about to throw one. Oh, blew up. There we go. Alright, so that
Calculated.
was that. Yeah, it's calculated.
You were just far enough away.
We still have a chance. Kessler knows something.
So yeah, that was that. That one is one of the shorter ones, actually. But, yeah, so... we're not going to get out, so as you might have heard during the cutscene, what we're doing is we're looking for that folder I talked about earlier. It's not actually here, so we're going to go look for our village contact who has more information. So we're going to get out, make it short and sweet.
Keep moving.
But of course, obviously that can't be the way this goes. The game would be over if that was the case, so our Jaeger's actually done a bit of capturing us. So, that was the prologue. We're going to go ahead and get into the game proper now. As you can see the cutscene here. As the Softworks presents Wolfenstein the Old Blood. But we're actually going to skip that. So here we go. Part 1, Rudy Jaeger in the Den of Wolves. Rudy Jaeger is a real interesting guy. That cutscene earlier made him seem kind of humorous, but he's actually a real wolf of a guy. Overall, he kind of sucks. He's the sort of warden for the prisons in Castle Wolfenstein. And he's also, I guess, he runs the dog kennels. You might have seen his dog
king
earlier.
of dogs.
Yeah. You might have seen his dog earlier. Her name is Greta.
Never been.
So, it's a big dog guy.
I mean, is Greta his only dog? I feel like I remember a lot of dogs.
Greta is like his favorite. Like he has a lot of dogs. We'll see, especially in the kennels later. But Greta's like his favorite. She's a albino German Shepherd, I think. So that one is definitely that one is his.
Nothing like a vertical climb by sticking pipes straight in the wall.
Real. That's one of the newer mechanics in this game. One of the things that makes this game different from the other ones is adds a couple different mechanics. This door thing that we're doing now is one, and the pipe weapon thing as well. So first thing I'm going to say is this section right here is biggest run killer I've ever seen in my life. This prison, these Soldaten, annoying. They will kill a run faster than you can say kill a run. I've kind of got this down to a science now, but when I first started running this game, actual bane of my existence. But I think I've got this section down pretty good. So to explain why this is so bad is basically what we're doing is we're trying to escape this prison, this lower prison level, and first off, those Soldaten are patrolling. And there's also these doors. These doors, you have to hold the lever here to power them down, because you'll get shot to death if you don't. You can't get shot at, as you might have seen right there. We actually tank a shot there. You can't get shot while you're doing that, or else it will make you stop doing it. And if you don't get the cycles just right on the Soldaten, they will shoot you, kill you, and you won't be able to do it. Like I've said, I've kind of gotten that down to a science now, which is really good, because before that was biggest run killer I've faced. But now we're good now. The other mechanic I want to talk about is the pipe here you see me with. So this pipe, when we were first escaping, it has two modes. There's one where you can pull it apart, and there's one where you put it together. When it's together, you can use it to open doors and hatches, and other things like that, hold doors open and stuff. And then when it's apart, you can use it to climb walls, which is one of the coolest sort of innovations they've done over this game. And one of the other reasons that I like it so much is this game feels like the New Order, but it's different enough to like warrant like really like playing it, which I really like. I actually was really pleasantly surprised when I played this game for the first time.
I love this pipe. Like the dink it makes when it connects with people is probably the most satisfying thing. Dink! And that's how it sounds like no matter what you hit, I feel like.
Yeah. Even when we're actually going to hit a couple soldiers later, and it makes that sound. But good thing you like the pipe, because we're going to be using that most of the run. So it's going to become our bestie. Alright, so here's what I was talking about with the dog kennels. Rudy Yeager, real great guy. He's actually been heard to feed prisoners to his dogs. So, yeah, awesome guy all around. Let's see if I can avoid that one. Likely not, but I did. Let's go. When the dogs attack you in this game, they will give you like a sort of like a little cutscene type thing, and it loses you not that much time, but you know it's time lost nonetheless. I've been getting caught by that one dog there opening that hatch every time for the last couple of runs, so glad we were able to avoid that. They can also be really annoying here as well, so I hope I don't get caught. There's two right here. Yeah. Yep, got him. Nice. Those two dogs right there have been like ruining my life the last like 2 days, so that's pretty good.
I wonder if anybody's ever counted how many dogs there are in this place.
I know there's at least 3. I can tell you that there's at least 3. I can tell you that.
Enough.
There's enough, yeah. So that's the dog kennels done. This chapter right here is one of the longer ones. It's about 10 minutes or so. We're basically making our way like all the way back up through Castle Wolfenstein, through the I guess the section of the castle. So we were in the in the dungeons in the beginning, and then we were in the kennels, and now we're in sort of like the jail like sort of proper.
Remember those eyes of hers, like dirty windows on some derelict shack.
What we are doing, by the way, is now the objective, since we don't have the folder, is to try and actually rescue Wesley. Got taken. You can actually hear Yeager talking to him in the captions. Oh, well, that's not great. Okay, that's unfortunate. There's a big doggy right there, robot one. Actually, you can see him. Oh, I missed that jump again. I'm just gonna reset that. But if you do good movement, the dog won't be able to catch you right here when you have to slide under it. You got me again. That's really cool. Oh. Ouch. This dog is never this annoying usually. That's alright. Okay. I have no gun either. What you're supposed to do right there is you're supposed to shoot at it to let you go. But I have no guns. I didn't pick up any guns because usually we don't have to do anything with this dog. There we go.
Nice. Puppy just wanted some screen time. That's okay.
Yeah. Dog just wanted a little bit of attention. That's alright.
A little bow wow live.
Alright, so here, we're almost coming up on the end of this first chapter here, prison. We're actually gonna dink this guy real quick. And then we're gonna try to do another trick here. It's called fucking unlucky. Called boat jump. Basically, what you want to try to do is get on the railing and jump on top of this boat. Because it's faster to do that rather than to fall in the water and swim. Because jumping is obviously faster than swimming. So I would miss that. Not too bad. Just gonna go ahead and power this boat on so we can get out of here. I was doing a run the other day actually, where that dog right there, he caught me with his like hind legs. It was like doing damage to me in the boat. Love this game. Definitely well-made game. I mean that in earnest, but there's definitely some moments where this game is a little questionable. So what we got right now is just a bit of a minute or two of an auto scroller type of thing. We're gonna be just riding this boat till we get to the docks, and take the story from there. It's kind of just hanging out.
Somebody dropped some casual poetry like a couple minutes ago. Was that BJ? I didn't catch in the subtitles.
I'll be honest, it might have been. BJ likes to like monologue to himself throughout these games a lot. More so definitely in the third game of the series, the new Colossus. But yeah, he's kind of like a poet. Actually, that's a really good way to put it.
Yeah, like the way he was talking, I was like, okay, bars. It's okay. We all like to be dramatic, especially when we're taking down a castle with just a pipe.
Definitely. So yeah, that was prison. So once again, this game is absolutely gorgeous. The countryside here, beautiful. But
Des just done it again.
Exactly. So yeah, that's gonna be prison, and what we're gonna be moving on to next is docks. And docks is basically what we're gonna do right before we get back into Castle Wolfenstein, so we can go rescue Wesley. Alright, cool. So, watch a little bit of a cutscene. If you're wondering about the cutscenes, the Wolfenstein games, actually, we don't time them with loads, so these cutscenes don't actually count, which is why these runs might seem sort of a lot faster than they might actually seem when you're watching them. It's because we time them without loads, which is really good. This game in general also, when we do the like checkpoint reloading, those don't count either. This game is like absolutely, I don't know if it's just my computer or like what, but this game is actually like really like loads really fast, which is why I don't mind having to reload when stuff goes awry sometimes, because usually we can just kind of negate it with timing, and it loads really fast. Like if I were reloading checkpoints and stuff back to back in the new order, I'd be sitting here for like a while. Even just to do something like once over again, I'd be sitting here a minute or two. So next bit of speed tech here is called strafe swimming. So strafe swimming is basically it's kind of like an SR50 or SR, what is it? I don't know what it is. Actually, I was about to drop some knowledge, but I don't know what I'm talking about. Whatever it is in Doom that you use to go fast or whatever, where you look at an angle. Basically, we can do that in this game when we swim. It allows us to go a lot faster. We just look at an angle and then we mash the sprint button. The Wolfenstein community is like really, I wouldn't say dead, but there's not a lot of people that run these games. So some of the resources, some of the resources, I guess, or lack thereof, are like really hard to find. And I managed to find the strap for strafe swimming about a week or two ago in a YouTube comment for like a run from like 3 or 4 years ago. That's how I managed to find that, so that was really cool. It is pretty cool. Cherry simming is unfortunate. We don't actually use it that much in this run. It's used a lot more in. There's a lot more sort of water sections in the New Order. So definitely at one point we'll be going back to play that game with knowledge I have now. Also, by the way, I never actually explained what we were doing here. So, docks is basically what we're doing is we're opening these big, sort of like gate things on the door to Castle Wolfenstein. And we're basically going all the way around the world for that. And another strat right there you just seen was you actually saw me throw a grenade at the ground. And what we couldn't do earlier in prison because we didn't have any grenades, but if you sometimes you can throw a grenade at the ground, and the dog will actually die while you're in the opening cutscene, the opening the hatch cutscene, and you can actually take damage there. So it's a way to get that dealt with without having to get stuck in a cutscene. And as I said, we're going all the way around the world for this. We are in like some catacombs here, as we fell, I guess. I will say the, as I said before, the scenery for this game is really good, but a lot of the like levels are like really, really unique. I've said it before and I'll say it again. I really advocate for playing this game, even just casually. It's very, very good. Alright, so we're almost at the other level here to get this door open, and that'll be the end of the docks. This chapter here is actually pretty short. I would say the majority of the, well, not majority, but a decent amount of the chapters in this game aren't actually really that long. We'll especially come to see this towards the second half of the game, but these like sort of shorter chapters are like sandwiched by like really long ones. Like docks is pretty short, but prison is really long, and the one after this is also pretty long. Nice if you got in my way, but that's okay. Alright, and that is docks. So what we're going to do now is we're going to go infiltrate Castle Wolfenstein, and we're going to go get our pal Wesley back. No man left behind. I am going to shut up for a minute, just so I'm going to try and do a skip here. We'll sequence break. Unlucky. Missed it first try. Second try, we'll try again. Oh, we got a second try, nice. So what we did right there, that was what I've been calling stair skip. And basically, you're not supposed to do that, pretty obviously. And what that is basically what you're supposed to do is there's a super soldat down there. You're supposed to kill him, and then you're supposed to go flip a switch somewhere, and then you're supposed to go all the way back up to get where we are now. What you can do instead is you can actually just get yourself up on top of the stairs to skip doing all that. Just get yourself up there already. So second try is not bad at all. For me, that trying to do that is like really like hit or miss all of the time. So it's pretty good actually. And all we're going to do now is just do some running through Castle Wolfenstein here. So we can go get our guy back. We actually, I kind of skipped past it. I didn't really say anything, but one of the rooms right here in this chapter, I think it's the kitchen one, the one where we were on the slats on the like ceiling. There's like a Doom Easter egg, and I don't even know what I haven't even played Doom enough to know what the thing is called, but whatever the creature is, there's like a little Easter egg to it in there. And every time someone plays this game for the first time, we'll see it on the Wolfenstein subreddit. It's actually hilarious. There we go. Alright, so here's Wesley. So I'll get another bit of a break here.
Gotta wake up. Come on.
They've unfortunately been doing some bad things to our guy here, so...
Blazkowicz,
Yeah.
some dire straits we've gotten ourselves into, eh?
I don't know how you pulled through it, soldier. Come on. There you go.
I have a secret trick. Count to 4. Inhale. Count to 4. Exhale.
You got it.
Alright, so that right there, that little trick for anxiety, if it sounds familiar, it's because it is. That little trick right there is one that BJ actually says in the very beginning of the New Order, and I think a couple times in New Colossus. They actually got it from Wesley, who unfortunately is dog food now.
You sick
So.
little Nazi fuck.
Rip in peace,
Ouch.
Wesley.
The Nazi fuck. You are a funny man, clown of the class when you were a boy, I would guess. Well, the funny ends here. My father died of a...
Also, unfortunately, though, we're kind of getting tortured a little bit, and Wesley's just this cutscene is also actually pretty funny. I think a lot of the cutscenes with a lot of the stuff with Rudy Yeager is actually really funny, whether it was meant to be or not.
Water. When I press this button, electricity will flow through your body, carried by this water, and it will cramp up and you will feel the most intense pain you've ever felt in your life.
Oh,
If
really?
you do not want to feel this pain, completely understandable, you need to answer my question without hesitation.
This part in particular is hilarious.
Who is your contact in the village?
Claws.
Claus.
Who is this Claus?
Santa Claus. Hilarious. This dude is so... You could just see how angry he is. The way he presses his buttons.
Tense.
Like, it's not supposed to be that funny, but it's really funny.
It won't save you. Talking will. Why do you insist? Your boys are dying out there on the beaches and the fields. It's pathetic, like pulling the wings off an insect. Your war is lost.
When I break free, I will fry you in this chair till you die.
Oh, took a bit of a pipe to the knee there. Or the thigh, I guess.
Count to 4.
I have to say, BJ is one tough dude, because
Yeah.
throughout all the games, he's been through enough to kill, like, 6 different people. So, gotta commend this dude. This dude, excellent protagonist, truly.
Yes?
And when I'm done with you, I will kill your dog.
Let me.
This dude, sit you behind in that chair. Owned. Do Greta in here as well. Unfortunately, we didn't actually kill Mr. Yeager there. He actually got away. But there's Greta Delvis, so... we're gonna actually get ourselves into another little sort of shoot 'em up section here. The magic number, this is the only one we actually have like a specific number of Nazis we need to kill before that door over there will open and we can leave. The number's 12, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Let's hope these spawns are kind to me. I think. Oh, here we go. We're at 10, 11, and 12. That should do it. Hopefully, I can count. Yes, I can. Let's go. Alright, so that's 12. And that should be that. So, we gotta get out. So, that was Castle Wolfenstein. That was actually really good. I learned I can count to 12, and not mess that one up. So
I'll be honest, I tried counting with you and I couldn't do it. So
exactly. Real quick there, through this in this cutscene, I'm gonna actually let it play for a second. We're gonna look in the mirror. BJ has no shirt on. No shirt on. Remember that. It's not important, but do remember that. So now we're gonna go to chapter 4. This is escape, and we're gonna do exactly what it says. We're going to escape because we are a wanted man. That guy in and get him.
BJ's like a walking drama comedy.
Like, you know what? Literally, actually, dude, just like everything happens to him, like literally,
Right.
but still manages to be humorous. Alright, so now we're gonna get out of here. We're gonna take one of these air bus tram things. I don't know exactly what to call this, but we're actually gonna do another little strat here, which is just a. It looks really stupid, but it's just a crouch here. They're all this still done, plus that big guy, minus that big guy actually, are BJ size. So their guns are at waist height, which is this. So if you just crouch, they can't actually shoot, and they won't be able to. It's the math is not mathing for them, so makes it easy.
What are angles?
Die there. Interesting. I have no shotgun. I don't know how that happened, but okay. Well, we can work with it. I usually use a shotgun to clear that out, but I don't have one, so oops. I guess we can work with that though.
Shut down the power. Need to get it back up again.
Let's not also walk off of that, because right there, that is another button prompt, and I've when I was first playing this game a couple times, it takes a second for the prompt to come up, so for a couple times I just would walk off, which is suboptimal. Alright, let's get our shotgun real quick. Alright. Turn the power back on, and now we're gonna just try to make our way over to the city right there, which is supposed to be pattern.
This really is the most useful pipe, or like the most use anyone's gotten out of a pipe.
Like literally, like there's so many different things you can do with this. There's more things
Right.
that, I didn't even know you could do with this.
Opening the hatches, like zip lining.
Like literally, yeah. And speaking of pipe, just gonna yeah.
Expect nothing less from Old Trusty, never mind.
Well, that just happened. So well, that just happened. So like I said, literally don't know how BJ's alive and kicking. Dude, like literally had a entire like air tram like fall on his head, and is still kicking. I don't know how his like insides of his brain aren't like literally like soup. Like I feel like there should be like chicken noodle in there or something, because
to be honest, it probably needs to be soup to be as funny as he is through this stuff, you know?
like literally, yeah.
Hot dog.
Hot dog.
Jaeger should have been calling him hot dog during that entire interrogation. Would have made it better.
It gets funnier. It gets funnier. So. So unfortunately, we're gonna have to do away with Mr. Jaeger in a little bit, because him and BJ's interactions are top tier. True comedy. So once again, by the way, we are going around the world. We just went in the catacombs and crypts and such to try and get around here, just to get back on this bridge up here. So this right here, you're actually going to see on screen, it's actually a secret area, which are some areas in a couple levels where there's supposed to be like secrets and stuff. That one is the only one where it's actually like faster to do that. So that we're actually going to checkpoint reload there. And I hope I don't fall off this rickety looking thing, because that would be really bad. Okay, slay. I was in practice earlier and fell off because, yeah, I guess.
Think fast, BJ.
Think fast is right. So.
I love how you dinked that door with a pipe and then opened it by
Absolutely.
I had to watch the run back. I was like, did that just happen?
Did not mean to do that, but slay, I guess. Oh. Okay. Bit of an oopsie there, but that's okay. Sometimes we miss. Ignore those guys. And do this part isn't really just land. Be helpful if I pulled the right gun out, but that. Just do that, it's easier. You can just shoot him without doing that, but sometimes he doesn't really like to cooperate.
I'm surprised these guys aren't plugged in.
Yeah, I think, I don't actually know, but I think they were like in the middle of doing the, I don't pick that up. In the middle of like doing the, like finalizing them, so. Here's everyone's favorite dog also. That one is way less annoying now. Though he can get a little bit, I guess, like stuck on you there sometimes when we get on the ladder. But yeah, we're pretty much almost through Escape. This is definitely, I think, the longest chapter in the game. This is like 20 minutes. So we'll be through with this soon. I will say that this game and well, I don't know about the game in general, but at least the speedrun is definitely really top heavy. The first half of the game is like the first like 50 minutes, I think, and then the last half of the game is only the last 20 minutes. So definitely really top heavy. So after this chapter, we're kind of gonna get the ball rolling. Be done really soon, actually. But that is Aneta, by the way. We're also gonna meet Kessler, who is our contact in the village.
Some people just call me BJ. Ladies first.
Now get ready for our second to last sort of rootin' tootin' Nazi shooting section.
William J. Blazkowicz, U.S. military. In Abraham's bosom.
All the supplies.
Yep, we're gonna get a really stupid amount of help here. So, 600. I think that may be just enough to get through here. All right. So we're gonna get them under here, and then we're gonna go to town.
Clear of the Nazi pigs, Agent Blazkowicz. Kill them all.
Lock this door. Don't open it until I say it's safe.
Alright, we're gonna let this guy in real quick. If you don't, he'll, if you like kill him while he's coming in, he'll get stuck in the window sometimes, which can be really annoying. Oh, how did you get in there? That's crazy. I will say for this though, our magic number on the shotgun guys, the orange ones, is 3. So after we kill 3 and all the other ones are dead, we'll be golden.
Nazis are there in this world?
Nope, just throw a grenade in. Sure. So yeah, it's pretty straightforward. We do have a couple grenades to work with here, or did at least. They're clustered up together. So there's one, and I think the last one. I lied. There's one more. There we go. There we go. All right.
Okay. That's it.
Nazis are all dead.
Time to open the cell.
American.
Never mind.
Never mind. Absolute, wonderful interaction. And here's our boss fight with Rudy Yeager. Did I say we were doing a boss fight with Rudy Yeager?
Ooh.
Definitely the shortest one I think in the entire game. Actually can do that boss fight now in less than a minute. It's very, very stupidly easy.
Are you okay?
But yeah.
I'm fine.
I'm sorry about
I actually just figured out how to do the fast version of that a couple days ago. What you're supposed to do for this boss fight is he has his powered up power
What
armor,
about the girl?
and you're supposed to basically like do damage to him and then peel off
What's her story?
pieces of the armor. But if you just peel off one of the arm pieces and then you shoot at him in the exposed part, he'll just take enough damage that he dies. So manages to make that that fight less than a minute, which is pretty cool. But now we're just gonna hang out for a little bit because Kessler takes forever to get down here. So we're just gonna look at this lovely boat.
And watch all the health slowly fall away.
Yeah, as I said, definitely enough health there. Maybe might have just been a teensy bit overkill, but yeah.
Frierst du, meine Liebe?
Mir geht's gut.
Alright, let's get in this boat here. And that is the first half of this game done and dusted. So now we're gonna move on to the second half because Rudy Yeager's dealt with, and we've gotten away from Castle Wolfenstein. So part 2, the dark secrets of Helga von Schabs. So we're gonna be dealing with her. This first or chapter 5, I guess, is Wolfsburg, aptly named. So
Agent Blaskowicz, you're looking for OSA agent.
Does anybody remember the Helga's title that Anarchy said to remember? Because I don't.
Yes. Do you remember? do you remember Helga's leader of the SS Brandon division? Remember that?
Oh yeah, there we go.
There we go. Remember that.
Me and Annette.
It's still not relevant yet. It's still not relevant, but it will be relevant soon. I promise. It will be relevant.
That pop quiz is coming.
Communicate. Take this and then get out of the boat and help me push it on the deck.
So exactly what Kessler said there, we're going to be looking for OSA Agent 2. They actually know where Helga is, and Helga has the folder that we need to find General Desset and kick off the rest of the, I guess, Operation Stop the Nazis, I guess. So we're just going to do some running through this town here. This is pretty straightforward, really. I'm gonna hope these Nazis right here don't get in my way. That would be really annoying. This one, okay, cool. Slay. Alright, that was good.
What's that? Kill as many Nazis as I can? Can't hear you, Kessler.
Fake static. Perfect. So that's that. Basically, here we've made it to OSA Agent 2's house.
Dinner sitzen singing in moonshine.
Open the gate to the side of the building.
Let's key under this rock.
Key underneath a large rock. Use the basement window.
Let's go.
Bloody hell. Where's your shirt?
Okay, so remember at the end of chapter 3 when I said, remember that he has no shirt on. That entire time, no shirt, no shirt. So, yeah. Went through that entire boss fight and escaping the castle
This
shirtless.
is where they transferred you.
Yeah.
And this is the first person to say anything about it.
This is the first and only person to acknowledge that he had no shirt on that entire time.
Wesley spilled beer all over my Bristols.
Absolutely hilarious. This is Pippa, by the way. She's Agent 2. They're implied to have known each other. But kind of some, I guess, background they made up for this game.
This is not the time for maudlin stories. Listen, I know what you're after, Blasco. The man in my bed over there is one of Helga's Nazi flunkies. Before he took a little nap, I loosened his tongue.
Also, the rest of this chapter is also really comical. We're gonna have this cutscene in a second, and then we're gonna go to the Wolfberg Tavern.
Apparently, she's quite the wine connoisseur.
It's very funny. I'll just say that.
And maybe you can get close to her. But for God's sake,
Put some clothes on.
clothes on first. Do leave your guns. The tavern staff don't.
Right, so we're gonna put this shirt on, but we're gonna put the guns in here. And it's really funny to imagine that this guy has all of these guns on his person. A sidearm, an assault rifle, a shotgun, a grenade pistol, a bolt-action rifle, all just sort of hanging about with him, which is pretty
And
hilarious.
like 400 pipes.
And yeah, and a pipe.
Come help me with this.
Speaking of pipe, comes our handy-dandy pipe once again.
Return to me once you've obtained Helga's folder. And don't you fucking drown on me now, you adorable tosspot.
Alright, whee! Do some more strafe swimming, and get ourselves to the Wolfberg Tavern.
We just got called an adorable tosspot.
Yes. Love Pippa, by the way. Alright. So basically, we're gonna pretend to be a waiter, and we're gonna see our friend Helga, and go steal this thing. Entire thing, by the way. Prepare yourselves. Absolutely hilarious. Also, never mind
Hello?
all of that, but yeah.
Oh. Don't mind me, I'm just your server.
There's a couple vignettes here. Also, we're just gonna clip through the story, just because it has no collision. Here's the folder, by the way. That's the one. It's a classified folder. We found it. We're in. And yeah, we're just gonna steal it. We're gonna take it and we're just gonna walk away.
Ach, Schreiner, verdammt nochmal, jetzt lassen Sie mich doch erstmal meinen Wein genießen.
Generalstraße wird Ergebnisse.
We're just gonna.
Zur Ausgrabung, da werden Sie...
Yo, we did it. Oh no, we didn't do it. Oh no. Absolutely hilarious. You make it not even like 2 steps before they're like, wait a second. Wait a second. So, this is Helga, by the way. Yeah. So this little cutscene right here is pretty reminiscent of the Night Train little section in the New Order with Frau Engel, where she's kind of just yapping to you for a while. Helga is quite the interesting individual. That's Schreiner in the background as well. I will say, did you guys know that I was doing some reading up on this game, the lore. I was becoming a lore master, right? And Helga right here, Helga is supposed to be 38 years old, which is absolutely crazy. this is
Oh,
how
no.
you age when you were problematic, team. Like if you've seen the other games with Frau Engel, she's supposed to be 50, I think 56 years old. So she's Mima. She's Becky with the bad jaw. She she looks her age, but Helga here, I don't know what happened to her, but she could have minded her business. She could have been moisturized. She could have been a goat farmer for all I know in these German Alps. But no, she had to be problematic. She chose violence, and that is why she looks like centuries old milk right there at 38 years old. So.
She's the embodiment of spoiled early.
Literally. Also, speaking of spoiled, this wine is also spoiled. So.
They can't do anything in this place.
Nope. One of the vilest wines she's ever tasted, apparently. So. Of course, she's gonna make us drink it, even though it's bad. So.
It is sort of tense knowing that BJ's German is like barely passing.
Yeah, how he even
Has he
like
even said anything?
he said like delicious and his name just Franz. The
He
way
said France.
like the way he says it is so non-German. It's just hilarious. But I will say, as you can see, Helga is a bit just a bit of a flare of a temper there, and I will say, here we go.
Incompetent Schreiner. He's not a waiter. He's a spy.
Ouchie.
You really think
Yikes.
I'd be impressed by your atrocious German?
Yeah, she saw right through us.
Give
So
me the folder, Franz.
that went well. But we're gonna listen to this cutscene here.
Behalten Sie ihn im Auge. Was ist los, Eberhard?
A hole in a crypt. Something's leaking out of it.
Eberhard, unternehmen Sie nichts, bis ich bei Ihnen bin.
Right, so watch this cutscene here. It's an earthquake. So Helga here, also a bit of wall to the conch again. Once again, don't know how this guy's alive. But my point here is they were digging in some things that didn't need to be digging in. So we've got ruins now. And so you know how the game is called The Old Blood, right? So what they just did, and when they cracked open that crypt and said that something was leaking out of it, we've got a curse. We've got an old blood curse.
Kessler, can you hear me?
So basically, how we were playing Wolfenstein normally before, we're now basically going to be playing COD Zombies. Basically, like literally some directly out of COD World at War type of beat. So, yeah.
Nothing BJ can't handle.
Exactly, but definitely not something I was expecting when I played this game for the first time. The complete shift in tone is kind of crazy, and one thing that definitely sets this game apart from the other things is it's so like not like it's different. I'll say that it's different. so it's an interesting way to take this game because not the direction I would have done. And unfortunately, we have lost Pippa to the old blood there. So, let's get all our guns. Yeah, okay.
You deserved a better fate than this, Pippa.
Let's try and make it out of here. Ouch. Ouch.
Rip Pippa.
Rip Pippa. Hopefully we can navigate through here pretty good. That was really good, actually. Wow. I didn't get caught at all. So.
Yeah, clean. Good job.
Alright, let's kill these guys. I hope I don't get stuck here. Here's where the shenanigans tend to happen. Oh my goodness. Ah! Oh my goodness. Okay. That's where the shenanigans tend to happen. So, usually the hospital part we just got there is not the issue. It's right here. Just dispose of them. There we go. Alright. That wasn't too bad. I could take a death there. We'll see if we can make this boat jump here. We did. Nice. But yeah, we are like literally playing COD Zombies now. So Oh, there's that. Also, another very funny cutscene here. Absolutely hilarious. They get funnier, so there's even more. So
Look at that.
yeah, it's raining Nazis, literally.
So we're not like in some other dimension. This is just taken over the area.
Yeah, this is kind of just happening.
Wow.
Yeah, so no idea where they got the idea for this, but I mean it's fun. So I'm not even sure if this is like canonical to the other ones or like what, but thing. Basically, what the curse also does, by the way, is gives a chance of any Nazis, any regular Nazis you kill to become like I think they're called shamblers. This game's equivalent to zombies.
You okay, Kessler?
So, yeah. So it can be kind of annoying sometimes when you're trying to kill normal ones and they're not actually dead, and then, you know. So, Leff's little cutscene with Kessler. This is also this is actually a choice you can make. Like how in the other games, it's between Wyatt and Fergus. This one is actually you either save Kessler or you save Annette over there, Annetta. I usually save Kessler just because it's faster to run through the, I think it's the auto shop, is what it is. There's a lot of stairs and stuff on the other side, so yeah.
And if I die, I know I will have deserved.
By the way, we're going to be, like I said, the end of this game is going to be coming up pretty soon. As I said, this game and this run are really top heavy, so the first half of this game was like the first like hour almost, and then the rest of this is going to be another like 15 minutes, and then we'll be done. So.
Found this in the boathouse.
You take it, my friend. I will be fine.
All right. Farewell, Kessler. Unfortunately, there's Annette. She got turned into a shambler. Oh, okay.
So sorry, Annette. Wasn't supposed to end this way.
Alright.
I was a kid.
Alright, so we'll call that a day on Ruins. And now we get to do the little mech section. Another really funny cutscene. Where's the pipe? Where's our trusty pipe? But we got it, so we're good. So on to chapter 7. Yeah, on to chapter 7, Old Town.
The church ruins.
It's the obligatory sort of mech section. This game actually, it's really similar to the New Order in terms of like, I guess not structure, but oh, I didn't do that. But there's a lot of like really similar like levels and sections, like how there's that mech right there. There's a similar section in a Camp Police, I want to say, and so now we're gonna checkpoint reload right here, real quick, just to make it easier. And there's a similar section in that game, and then there's also I want to say. The section with Helga is also kind of reminiscent of some scenes in the New Order. So they Machine Games here, like they took a lot of like inspiration from themselves, but they managed to turn it into something new, which I really like. Yeah.
I'm here, Kessler. What's your status?
Alright, so die. That'd be bad. A little bit of a skip here.
Crazy as a room, Kessler.
There we go. You're supposed to actually like run all the way around there. It's, to get back to the side, but you can just vault over that thing and do it faster. Ready? Alright, and that was Old Town. So now we're on to the last chapter in the game. So we're pretty much almost done. Basically, we're going to go into this crypt. We're going to go get Helga and Shriner and go get that folder. So, chapter 8, Dig Site's the last chapter in the game. I hope some things go right for me here. We'll see. Hopefully we don't have any silly moments. I can't guarantee anything, but we'll see. Hopefully things will turn out right. There's going to be a moment with a Soldaten where he's kind of blocking the way, and I need him to get out of the way. Sometimes he does it, sometimes he doesn't. So, we'll see. Yeah.
What have you been digging for, Helga?
So as I was saying, every regular Nazi you kill has a chance to do the... Oh, my goodness, he wasn't even in my way. Wow, that was really good. Spoke that one into existence. That's cool.
What drives this man?
Alright, well that was really good.
Blind worm tumbling your way through the soil.
So now we're just gonna be making our way down into the yeah, exactly what he said.
Yeah, right? Like in the moment you were saying it.
Exactly what he said, yeah. Just wonderful poetry there. Alright, we're gonna need a last checkpoint reload here just to get some positions here set. Excuse me. There's the last one of these little doors. Hopefully they don't choose now to want to shoot at me. Nice. Alright, there we go. Cut that one a little close, but it's pretty good. Go with these crypts. I don't know why they insist upon these crypts being their base of operations. Nothing good ever comes out of doing stuff in a underground sealed crypt. So, but sure, I guess. Nope. You actually hear Helga and Shriner arguing right there. They're looking for a map to try and I don't even know what the map is for, to be honest, but we have the map, we stole it. And they need it, I think, to do whatever they're about to do. I don't want to spoil it, so. So this is our last little shoot 'em up sort of section with these Chandler guys. They, like, when I say this is literally like COD Zombies, like, I'm not even lying. Like, these dudes, they shamble when they're far away, but they will, if they get close enough within range of you, they will, like, run up on you. They will, like, pull up, actually. See, like that right there? Which is kind of actually terrifying. In a minute, we're gonna go up there, and we're gonna have our back turned to them, and they can just roll up on you. It's like actually, like, it's like a jump scare. Hello.
Exactly, yeah.
Hello. We're doing this little shoot 'em up section, by the way, is because these stairs here have to be long and complicated. So, alright. So that should be that. Hopefully we can get up here now. Almost. I hear you. Last one. Yep, just in case. Basically, we're trying to get in there, so. There we go. Alright. So here we are, basically, on the final boss, almost. Except, oh no! Guess who caught us? Oh no.
Friends.
Friends.
Sie können Ihre Finger nicht vom Feuer lassen, hm?
Friends.
Aber diesmal verbrennen Sie.
Ouchie.
You're that fucking American, aren't you? Who killed my hunter Rudy?
That I did.
I must say you're stubborn. What have we here?
So that's the map we stole. And I think there's like there's some other stuff in there.
Das hätte uns etwas Zeit erspart.
Ich verstehe diese Symbole nicht.
Yeah, it's like
So strange and unpredictable.
it's like instructions, I think, actually.
I feel like I'm a child again, digging for the treasures in the woods. This moment,
So I'm gonna just let us have this moment because if you've never played this game,
You'll always be just another Nazi.
I'm just gonna shut up actually. So
Sehen Sie, Schreiner.
Ja, aber das ändert nichts. Bisher konnten Sie weder mich noch General Strasse beeindrucken, Helga.
Meine Güte, Schreiner, Sie sind ein solcher Korrentenkacker. Hier, sehen Sie. Der Code auf König Ottos Karte entspricht genau den Symbolen hier auf diesem Podest. Das ist die Kombination, Sie Idiot! Na bitte.
alright.
Sind Sie sicher, dass das richtig ist, Helga?
Ja, nun machen Sie sich nicht...
Toe sucking coward also. I will say Helga's also really funny. She's got some really hilarious name calling. But that is the creature. Oh, look at him, so lovely. The creature.
Du bist also König Ottos kleines Geheimnis, was?
So basically, the whole old blood thing happened because there's this dude kind of just underground, kind of just been hanging out since the times of King Otto. So he's kind of just been hanging out. So.
Na bitte. Sehen Sie, Schreiner? Sehen Sie. So beherrscht man.
So what Helga wants to do is use this monster to turn the tide of the war, even more so in their favor than it already is. But that's not gonna fly. The creature has got a mind of its own. There goes Helga. And,
This man's stance.
Bro, stance up. So, yeah, here we are. This is the final boss of the game, the creature. We're gonna shoot him in the mouth. There we go. We're gonna shoot him in the mouth till he covers his head. His mouth is supposed to be his weak point, although the hitbox on it is real jank. We will also be coming up on time here in a second. After it's dead, I'll let you know. Oh, he's doing some extra stuff. But I'm dying. That's really bad. I died. I've never died there before. That's crazy. I think one of my guns is jacked up. There we go. We'll try it again. We'll be fine. As I said, his hitbox for his mouth is a little jank, so we're just gonna kind of shoot at him until it Come on, Mr. Creature. Alright. There we go. Alright, time. Alright, so, there's the Helga. And we got our folder we've been trying to get this entire time. And that's Wolfenstein: The Old Blood. Glitchless.
Nice. GG.
GG. So I'm gonna let this cutscene play just a little bit, but you can see, as you can hear, we also took another rock to the conch, by the way. So once again, soupy brains. But here's Fergus, and yeah, as I said before, this is a direct prequel to the New Order, and what we're about to do now is literally. Here's Fergus. Is we're about to go get on the plane and go attack Death's compound, and that kick off the events of the game after that. So yeah. What was the final time, by the way?
Looking at 1:13:01.
1:13. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. That it would be, I think, around 1:10 or 1:11 or so without load. So that's really good.
Nice.
So yeah, really happy with that. Appreciate you guys for watching this run. I'm really happy to have been able to show this off and to be able to be here at UBAF again. To be able to have the opportunity to show off other runners of color like me, because we don't really always get the chance to show off some of the interesting runs that we have. So really appreciate the opportunity. But yeah. I love the Wolfenstein series. It's a speedrun. I am looking at running these games 90% soon, and then putting together my sort of magnum opus of a speedrun, the Wolfenstein Anthology, where I plan to run all of these games back to back, and make a nice, cool speedrun out of it. But yeah, if you liked watching this run, if you like me, I do stream sometimes. You can find me on socials everywhere at anarchyasf. So yeah. Other than that, once again, I thank you guys for watching, and enjoy the rest of UBAF. Remember to always remember that black is beautiful, be black and proud, and fuck anybody hating on you. Always be black and proud.
Nonetheless. One last time. Then I can rest.